Isabella II of Spain, was born on the 10th of October in the year 1830 in Madrid, Spain. She was the eldest daughter of King Ferdinand VII and Queen Maria Cristina of the Two Sicilies, who ruled during a turbulent period in Spanish history. What destiny awaited this young princess born into a divided kingdom? How could a child not yet 10 years old become the center of a power struggle that would shake Spain to its core? And what hidden forces guided her early years as the throne itself hung in the balance? From her earliest days, Isabella's life was marked by political tension. Her father, Ferdinand VII, had no surviving sons, which led him to pass a decree allowing her to inherit the throne. This decision ignited fierce opposition from supporters of her uncle, Don Carlos, and sparked what became known as the Carlist Wars. As her father's health declined, Queen Maria Cristina took charge as regent, preparing her daughter to rule amid growing unrest. Isabella's childhood was thus overshadowed by conflict, intrigue, and the heavy weight of royal expectation. At only 3 years old, Isabella was proclaimed Queen of Spain following her father's death in 1833. Her mother, Queen Maria Cristina, ruled as regent until Isabella came of age. The young queen's early reign was shaped by instability, as Spain struggled between liberal reformers and conservative Carlists who challenged her legitimacy. By the time she turned 13, Isabella had already faced political revolts and betrayals within her court. In 1843, she was declared of age and began her personal rule. Despite her youth, she showed determination to preserve the monarchy's power, though she often relied on ministers who pursued their own agendas. These early years of her reign laid the foundation for both her influence and the controversies that would follow her throne. As Isabella matured, her reign became increasingly troubled. Her marriage to her cousin, Francis of Assisi, arranged for political convenience, proved cold and distant. Rumors about their relationship filled the royal court, fueling gossip and weakening her public image. Political divisions deepened as conservatives and liberals fought for dominance, each using the queen's personal life as a weapon in their struggle for power. Corruption and favoritism within her government further alienated the people. Revolts erupted across Spain, testing Isabella's ability to rule with fairness and strength. Yet despite scandals and criticism, she remained determined to protect her crown. Her resilience during these years revealed both her human flaws and her unshaken will to maintain her family's dynasty amid chaos. By the late 1860s, Isabella's rule had lost much of its support. Discontent grew among both liberals and conservatives, and in 1868, a revolution known as La Gloriosa erupted. The uprising forced her to flee Spain, marking the end of her reign. She sought refuge in France, settling in Paris, where she lived a quieter life away from the political storms that once surrounded her. Though in exile, Isabella remained connected to Spanish affairs. She eventually abdicated in favor of her son, Alfonso XII, in 1870, hoping to restore the monarchy's stability. Her later years were marked by reflection and reconciliation, as she watched from afar while her family's legacy found new life through her son's reign. In her final years, Isabella lived quietly in Paris, far removed from the turmoil that had once surrounded her crown. She often attended church and family gatherings, maintaining contact with her children and grandchildren. On the 9th of April in the year 1904, Isabella II passed away in her Paris residence, France, at the age of 73. Her body was later returned to Spain, where she was laid to rest at the El Escorial Royal Monastery near Madrid. History remembers Isabella as a queen who ruled during one of Spain's most divided times. Though her reign was fraught with political chaos, her story remains that of a woman who endured loss, exile, and redemption. Thanks for watching.